Welcome back to Pirate Radio Broadcast. I'm Fast Talking Eddie, Mr. Pete. What a disastrous last game. I was convinced, hey, Mr. Pete, let's be a quarterback together. And I'm like, okay, fine. Who broadcasts? Bobby J over here, forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Don't even think about Bobby J doing solo. Last time he went solo and HT Bum and me were in the football game, it was a disaster, people. He was like, going way off the grid. He wasn't even talking about what was going on in the game. Bobby J was going on about how his mommy and daddy this, mommy and daddy that. A disaster. So we set up a broadcasting booth on the sidelines. So whenever HT Bum was in the game, I would be broadcasting. Whenever I was in the game, I would be broadcasting. What? Never mind. You didn't hear what you just said. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking. Yeah, right. Never mind you. Now, we have a great game today. Being that both of us are not in the game. We were playing quarterbacks in the Texans game along with your rival, your high school rival, Sabbath McKenzie. He was the third quarterback. Disaster, people. Disaster. We got whooped. We got humiliated. The Texans got beaten. We couldn't even move the ball. We couldn't even do anything between the three of us. I mean, what was the whole point of having three legends as quarterbacks when the three of us couldn't even get a first down? Well, we scored a couple of points. Yeah, right. Let's look at it. Let's look at the standings. The standings speak for everything here. Okay? You want to go into standings? Fine. Well, let's take a look. Gee, where are the Texans? Where's our team, HT Bomb? At the bottom of the bucket? Of course at the bottom of the bucket. We played miserable. We had some star players, talent, throwback players, and look at us. 0-1. Well, it was the first game of the season. I don't care. We should be 1-0. There's no reason. The only other teams that are worse than us is the Titans and the Vikings, and they haven't even played yet. And they're worse. They're worse. I don't see how that can happen. They're worse than us. Well, at least we're doing something good. I don't know what, but we're at number 30, and the Titans and the Vikings, who haven't even played the game, are worse than us. And then the team that beat us. Can anybody tell me what team beat us? You don't remember? It was a blur. People, it was a blur. Bobby J, what are you doing? I'm looking. You're a blur. You know that? You're in a blur. The Chiefs. Of course it was the Chiefs. I could tell you it was the Chiefs because I've got their tire tracks all over my jersey. This was... Put up the Chiefs standings. The Bears are number 1 and they haven't even played the game yet. The Chiefs, who are 1-0, are number 9. The Cowboys are number 11. Even the Cowboys won their game. So, we got a long way to go before we even consider talking about the Kansas City Chiefs. They are at 1-0. We're at the bottom of the bucket. Terrible, people. Terrible. So many star players. So let's take a look at the roster of the Raiders. The Raiders are playing against the Jaguars, week number 1. The Panthers. My apologies to the Jaguars. All right, the Panthers. All right, let's take a look at the roster of the. We got a lot of throwback players. Ken the Snake Stabler. Can you not get any better than this? Daryl LaMonica, a throwback player. Jim Plunkett. The halfbacks, Mark Van Egan, Pete Banachek, Charlie Smith. The fullback, Marv Hubbard. Wide receivers, Fred Balintikoff, Raymond Chester, Bob Moore, Mike Cyanide, Zach Banner, TJ Barnes. Tight ends, Billy Cannon, Jason Witten, former Dallas Cowboy, Dave Casper. The offensive line, Harry Bob Brown, John Vella, Charlie Hanna. The center, Jim Otto, Dave Dalby, Gene Upshaw, George Bueller. Bobby J, why is the screen all blurred? We have a poltergeist. A poltergeist? Yeah. I went paranormal ghost hunting yesterday. Why do you do stuff like that? Art Shell, Kevin Dogan. Did you see anything? What? Any ghosts? I saw a couple of demons, but they were just making noises and slamming doors. Yeah, they were probably saying, get the hell out of here. You go play football better. Howie Long, they were probably Kansas City Chiefs fans. Ben Davidson, Bryant McKenzie, John Matuzak, Carlton Oates, defensive tackle Otis Sistrunk, David Rowe, Horace Jones, Richard Sloy, whatever. Linebackers, Phil Villapiano, Ted Hendricks. Middle linebacker, Gus Otto, Dan Connors. Any relation to Jim Otto? I don't know. Linebacker, Brad Van Pelt, Bill Romanowski. Cornerbacks, Fred Williamson, Willie Brown, Trent Brown, Roger Bird, Skip, Dr. Death Thomas, Mackay Baton. Safeties, George Atkinson, Warren Powers, Jack Tatum. Oh my gosh, I know, I'm glad I'm not in this game, people. Van McElroy, Andrew Whitworth. And then we got the current players, the kicker, Daniel Carlson, and the punter, Cameron Johnston. These are modern players. The practice squad consists of Cliff Branch, the wide receiver, Dave Grayson, cornerback, Clarence Davis, the halfback, Gerald Irons, a linebacker, Todd Christensen, receiver, Adam Trudeau, center, Doug Jolly, tight end. So let's get on to the Panthers. Jack Kemp, quarterback. Sonny Jurgensen, quarterback. The halfback, Jim Swink. These are players from the 1940s and 50s. Vic Zuko, J.C. Caroline. Fullback, John David Crow. Wide receivers, Harlan Hill, Leroy Kelly, Jim Taylor, Del Schaffner, Charlie Taylor. Tight ends, Gary Collins, Boyd Dollar, Gene Hickerson, Howard Mudd. The offensive line, tackle, Bill Fisher, Clarence Peaks, Pete Retzloff, Jim McCusker. The center, Bill Walsh, Jerry Hoof. The guards, Chuck Bednarik, Stan Campbell, J.D. Smith, Bobby Walston. And this paranormal. Never mind the paranormal. Just be quiet and read your comic book. That's Bobby J, our drone tech. Norm Wiley, Joe Robb, Jess Richardson, the other defensive end, Mark Washington, Ed Kahayat, Marion Campbell, defensive tackle, Bill Whitkin, Bob Pellegrini, Chuck Weber, Maxie Bond. These are all 1940s and 50s players. Linebackers, Jimmy Carr, Tom Brookshire. Middle linebackers, Don Burrows, Gene Johnson, Ted Dean, Mel Grooms, Harlan Savari. Quarterbacks, Donald Chandler, Lou Cordileone, Daryl Dress, Ed Sutton, Bob Mann. The safeties, Don Bowl, Rosie Brown, John Wittenborn, Jerry Wilson, and then the current players, the kicker, Joey Sly, Michael Pallardi, and then the practice squad, Ray Waitika, Jordan Scarlett, Brandon Zalastra, like it sounds like a pharmacy medication. Reggie Bonafone, Omar Bayless, Stanley Thomas Oliver III, Bruce Hector, Colin Thompson, Matt Kasky, Frank Yoso, the quarterback. Thank goodness, good night, nurse. I'm done with that. So, we're at under 12 minutes, so let's get on with the game. Can we get on with the game? Just get on with the game. And I want to ask you about this poltergeist. You are the poltergeist. Why is the camera blurred? I don't know. I was doing some paranormal ghost hunting with Slam Dunk Gomez. Did you see anything? I heard doors slamming. I heard some whispers and what sounded like a girl giggling. Just like that. But more girly than this girl. Why do you do that? Why do I do what? Paranormal? I want to see if it's accurate or if it's imagined. And is it? I don't know. It's just doors slamming, shares being thrown. I mean, there's something freaky going on out there. I mean, there's so many crimes that are committed and women raped and murdered that it's possible that their spiritual energy is manifesting. You believe that? I just said it. Shut up. Alright, let's get on with this before we tear each other to pieces. Alright, let's get on with this game. The Raiders and the Carolina Panthers. The Las Vegas Raiders. Why can't it just be Oakland? Because it's Las Vegas. Don't give me none of this BS, you know. I like things the way they were, not the way they are. Well, there's nothing you can do about that. I know. That's at least we can do the 1970s. We're going back in time? We're going back in time. You got a problem with that? Well, at least make the pants look old school. How's that? Well, you can't tell because there's too much light. Bobby J, can you kind of lower the light or something? Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit better. Why is there so much light? Go to the light. Don't you say that to the demons? No. It's not my place. Did they like it, being paranormal ghosts? Who am I to evict them? Be quiet. Fix the lighting. I don't want to be broadcasting and too much glitter. No. Bobby J, what are you doing? Trying to fix it. Trying to put some color into it. You're messing with it too much. That's okay like that right there. Just, it's not like what I'm looking at the screen. We need a new drone. Yeah. I'm starting to think that maybe it's time we, that ain't working. That's the way you do it. I don't know, I think he just made it worse. You know, I'm not feeling this. You know, this is... We definitely need a new drone. If this is malfunctioning. There's some on sale. Yeah, I think that's true. We definitely need to, later today, we need to go get a new one. This one's all messed up, you know. This is not working, so I'll just leave it like that, I guess, because I'm looking at this screen, and it's the perfect color, the PS4. And I'm looking at this drone feed, and it's bad, people. Hey, put it back over here. Like that. That's good. That's good? That's good. Although, the drone feed, you can't even tell, but during the game, let's make some adjustments, you know, because... Oh, right there, that looks kind of okay, right there. That looks just like when I'm looking over here at this PS4. Except that, look at that. Look at all that light. I mean, that's way too much.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Carolina Panthers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. Charles, we have arrived at another new season. I had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you do as well. Here we go. Yeah, when you went out here, you were flying, and you did it a perfect time because you were so dead about this game. Those people out there on the radio shows, they're talking to us, and we're just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field. Taking it about the one. Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shot. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line. They will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback. And what's a quarterback's best friend? Balance. I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver behind a terrific offensive line. I agree with you. Balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw. It gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read. And they said balance will be a focus of this one. He didn't want it all just heaped on his shoulders. And they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
The ball carried by number 38. He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator. And the last one got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Number 28, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Las Vegas.
So they come on 1st and 10 now from the 33.
One play to the running back. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big time play? The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll switch it up here. And they're going to have another first down as the touch is made at the Panthers.
Complete to number 15. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Raiders first down.
That one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed. And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes, just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the ball. He has that in his arsenal as well. Showed it right there. But again, this time to the tailback. And a little room to maneuver there, and he gets
Another carry for the running back.
just to get
Brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They're performing attack, holding up. They run their battles in the line of scrimmage, left no space to try and run. Really nice job swinging to the right carry. But in this case, he said, forget that. I got this. So we had to make the one come up and bonus. Panthers trying their biggest shot here, so they can run for 3rd down.
If I deserve that, it's time to
Cameron Johnson and Armin.
Opinions, comments, commentary. I thought it was kind of meek. Yeah, they were very conservative. I mean, what do you think happened here? It was a breakdown. I mean, look at Kenny Stabler was, I don't know, I guess he was waiting for somebody to get established. I mean, number 16, Balintikov is double covered. I mean, you got these throwback players from the 1940s and 50s who know their skills. I mean, either way, you throw it to Mike Siani, he's like, you know, this guy will make, number 54 will turn around. He's got like 4 men on him. And the number 83, Billy Cannon, he's covered. I mean, everybody's covered. And Raymond Chester, they got them all. That's a good defense right there. Yes, it is. That's impressive. So the only option is probably the halfback, fullback option. Right over here, I guess. Yeah, I guess Banashak. I guess number 28. Here's Harry Shaw, the lineman, but I don't know what they're doing. It's like talking to each other, but he looked like he's looking back. That's the only option right there. You get short yardage, but they're like 3rd and long, so that wouldn't make any sense. But everybody else is, forget it. I mean, unless he just goes for it and hopes that they can catch the ball. But sorry, you know, you got some Panthers coming at you. You got these guys, these throwback players from the 40s and 1950s. Pellegrini and Wyken. So it's over. It didn't even start. No, it just fell apart. It was a disaster from the beginning. Alright, we're at what, 27 minutes, so let's take a break. Start over again.